A sweeping gun ban in New Zealand days after the deadly mosque attacks.
Every semi-automatic weapon used in the terrorist attack on Friday will be banned in this country.
Okay, Aisha Hasni is live in our newsroom with what that all means. Aisha?
Yeah, good morning to you. New Zealand's Prime Minister is staying true to her word, announcing the ban on certain firearms. That decision coming less than a week after the deadly mosque shootings that left 50 people dead. Listen to this.
New Zealand will ban all military-style semi-automatic weapons. We will also ban all assault rifles. We will ban all high-capacity magazines. We will ban all parts with the ability to convert semi-automatic or any other type of firearm into a military-style semi-automatic weapon.
So the gunman used 2 legally purchased rifles, modifying them with an online purchase that enhances firing capabilities, basically turning those guns into military-style weapons. So what does that mean for citizens now who already own these rifles? Well, anyone with a banned weapon will be unlawfully in possession of that weapon, and they're encouraged to start turning them over to authorities immediately. Now, some owners, like hunters and farmers, they're going to get to keep their firearms, and a gun buyback program is also in the works here. This is all happening as we're now learning that the shooting suspect actually planned a 3rd attack before he was stopped by authorities. Steve, Brian, Jedediah, back to you.
Aisha, thank you very much. That's right. He was heading for another mosque.
That's right.
So, you know, the last time there was a big massacre in New Zealand was 1990. A guy in the town of Aramona, apparently there was a dispute with the neighbor. Next thing you know, he kills 13 of his neighbors, and they did crack down on guns then. What's interesting is right now, gun permits for fully automatic weapons are rarely issued to civilians, so it's unclear at this point how large this is going to be. However, the online purchases, that's how he bought the big magazine that killed all those people.
That's right, and Bernie Sanders wasting no time jumping into this debate, saying this is what real action to stop gun violence looks like. We must follow New Zealand's lead, take on the NRA, and ban the sale and distribution of assault weapons in the United States. Let me just jump in and say, you know, that term assault weapons offends many Second Amendment advocates around the country. Semi-automatic weapons are used by a vast majority of people in this country to protect themselves as mechanisms of self-defense, and a gun confiscation program is not something that would be feasible in the United States, where the Second Amendment is valued so much. There is nothing, when you have acts of violence like this, there is nothing more valuable than people who are legally entitled to own guns and are law-abiding citizens protecting themselves and others. I can say that in a state like New York, where I wish I was in a state where there was better gun laws. Let's just say that.
Well, there are plenty of them here.
Yeah, no, I mean, when I say better gun laws, I mean more freedom for Second Amendment advocates, too.
You don't know if there's a pushback. They don't have a Second Amendment over there. And I just don't know if criminals, cold-blooded killers, would think twice about finding a way to get a weapon and do exactly what they did. They just would be assured now that there was nobody else with a weapon to be able to stop them who wasn't in a uniform. Meanwhile, at 5